Every scar tells a story. Every tear leaves ink on the soul. And every whispered prayer, even the broken ones, rise like smoke to the heavens. I've spent years trying to write my life in perfect lines, but I kept smudging the pages, fear in the margins, shame between the sentences. But somehow you kept reading me, even when I couldn't stand to look at the words myself. Tonight I surrender the pen. Let every wound become worship. Let every doubt become declaration. Let every breath become a letter on my heart. I've been running through the alleys of my memory, tracing back the steps where I lost sight of me, carrying the guilt like a ghost on my shoulder, thinking I was lesser as the days got colder. But in the silence I heard you call my name. Didn't sound like thunder, didn't sound like blame, just a whisper saying, son, I've seen it all. Every stumble, every rise, every time you fall. And I thought I was too far gone, but you read every line I'd torn. You stitched the broken pages with grace and wrote beloved across my face. These are the letters on my heart, signed by the hands that pulled me from the dark, written in mercy, sealed in love, sent from heaven to remind me who I was, no longer forgotten, no longer apart. Your truth is the ink in the letters on my heart. I used to write apologies on every line of my soul, sorry for not being strong enough, sorry for failing again. But you crossed out every sorry and wrote chosen. You scribbled over shame with forgiving. Over loneliness you wrote never again. I am not a rough draft waiting for edits. I am a published promise, a handwritten poem. I'm in the handwriting of God. Every heartbeat a signature. There were nights I cried without a sound, felt like my worth was buried underground. But you knelt beside me in the dirt and fear, brushed off the ashes just to keep me near. Said I don't just love the shining parts, I love the cracks and the hidden scars. For every fault you're trying to hide, I've already nailed it to my side. And I thought I was too far gone, but you kept singing my song, even when I forgot the tune. Your melody filled the room. These are the letters on my heart, signed by the hands that pulled me from the dark, written in mercy, sealed in love, sent from heaven to remind me who I was, no longer a prisoner, no longer torn apart. Your words are alive in the letters on my heart. I remember the first time I prayed for real, not the formal prayer, not the memorized line, but the kind where your voice cracks and you're scared heaven won't listen. I said, God, are you still there? And though I didn't hear thunder, I felt warmth in my chest, like someone was writing something inside me. Not condemnation, not judgment, just still mine. Since then I've stopped begging for acceptance. I've stopped auditioning for love, because I finally learned grace isn't earned, it's delivered. So I'll carry your words in the cracks of my soul, let them echo louder than lies. I've been told no shame can silence the truth you've engraved. No fear can erase what your mercy has saved. So write it again if I ever forget. Draw it in tears so I'll never regret. Let every heartbeat narrate who I am. A love letter written by nail-pierced hands. These are the letters on my heart, signed by the hands that pulled me from the dark. Written in mercy, sealed in love, sent from heaven to remind me who I was. No longer broken, no longer apart. Your name is engraved in the letters on my heart. Inscribed in the letters on my heart. To anyone still believing they're unworthy, let this be your reminder. You are not abandoned ink. You are not a story